Good morning, little man. You are very happy to be back in your kitchen, even if it is a little bit echoey in here, isn't it? You got your ball. You got your ball. And somebody is about to go outside with his daddy and help him do the gardening. Oh, such a good boy. Oh yes, belly rubs. Belly rubs. Oh. Well, good morning. Happy, what day will this be? Thursday, I think this video will go out. But it's actually Sunday at the moment. And if you're looking at me thinking, Lydia, you look like you've got a full face of makeup on and you're wearing your gardening outfit, you'd be absolutely correct. I have just filmed a video for By Terry and I absolutely love this makeup look. I'm wearing the CC Serum in Sunny Flash with a little bit of the Hydra Concealer under my eyes and like to conceal. And then I'm using the new By Terry CC palette in Beach Bomb. And oh my goodness, like I've popped it on my eyes, I've popped it on my cheeks. And then I've got obviously a By Terry eye look, which is their, is it Brown Stella eyeliner? And their mascara as well. Oh, I love this. Oh, little boy, you come down here. Yeah, I really love this, and I've used the little By Terry Balm de Rose on my lips and on my lips and on my cheeks to give a little bit of a highlight, but really loving this. Sorry, I'm just feeling myself this morning because usually I come on here and tell you how gross I look, but today that is not the case. You got your squeaky ball. Today that is not the case, and I feel very fancy. I'm also in the kitchen, which I would have shown you in the last video, but now the grout is drying out so nicely. We've got these really, really beautiful contrasting grout lines, and it just looks, Ali and I were just stood in here admiring our grout lines because I really wanted to go big with my grout lines, but not too big, because then you just make a rod for your own back. So we've placed a heater in here and it's helping to dry things out. So this area is really nice and dry, but over there it's taking a little bit longer. This one is playing with all of the toys. It's so sad him being in here because there's no furniture, but he obviously loves having all of this floor space to himself. He just runs around and enjoys himself. We still need to mop the floor, so you'll be seeing a lot of bits and pieces on here. But what you will be seeing in part of this video is I think some of the furniture arriving. I don't know if we'll be lucky enough to see the table arrive. I'm gonna try and keep my fingers crossed for this because I would love to be able to show you the table in this video. And then once it's all dressed, we get to show you a full tour of the kitchen. I'm gonna have a huge clear out and it's gonna be really good. So, today, I am basically gonna be going into the garden. I've got some tomatoes to plant. I'm finally gonna be planting my tomato seeds that Zana sent me, and I'm gonna get those in and give the new plants that I got yesterday a little bit of a water, and then we're gonna go to another garden centre because we need to pick up some bits. We are also gonna take Porter with us because we went to the garden centre yesterday and there was the most beautiful sausage dog there, and I didn't realise that you could take the dog to a garden centre because this is Ali and I's first time obviously having our own dogs. So we've made a point of Googling everywhere we go now to make sure that we can take the dog. So we're gonna take him with us to the Bell Plantation, and it says well-behaved dogs only, and he is a very well-behaved dog, even if he is currently chewing his wicker basket bed. So, time to get out into the greenhouse and give it a bit of an organise and get some planting done, and I'm gonna look very fancy whilst I'm doing it. Out here is still very much a work in progress. We've got one coat on the walls still. I think it's gonna need 3 coats, and the floor obviously is not down. We've got Lumi's bowls scattered everywhere, and it's very much a building site, but this should begin to come together next week. So hopefully I'll have some of this to show you as well. But we do have some painting left to do in the kitchen. Oh my goodness, we are out in the greenhouse right now, and we've got more peas coming up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 peas coming up at the moment. I used some liquid feed. Sorry, I've got my hat on because it was due to rain, and also I just really like it. I've been using a little bit of this seaweed fertilizer in the soil. I'm gonna give my peppers a water, and I'm gonna use these pre-prepared seed trays to plant my tomatoes, which sadly these tomatoes have not shown any signs of life yet, but there is still time. Still time. I'm going to start off by having a big sort out of this area just so that it's easy to water things and also access things and also work here. I've been speaking to a few antique shops about what to get from here. I think I'm going to take a trip in a couple of weeks' time to a click and collect place to see if they've got any tables, because I really need a sort of workbench, because this will end up looking sort of more like a, well, it'll just have loads of pots basically all over it and it'll look really lovely. But I think I don't know whether I want to have the table in the middle. I love the idea of the table being in the center and then the wood burner going here. I'm not sure though about space. I think I need to have a good old measure up in here of what kind of table I can get and how many chairs, because if I sit in this corner, maybe you get a better idea of the space. So obviously wouldn't necessarily need anything there. It would just be pots and things all scattered around in this area. I've just come outside with Ali because I kept going to my water butt after it had rained to see if there was any water in there, and there was never any water in there and I couldn't understand. We think it's because the tap was left open, so it's just been draining out of the bottom of it. So hopefully now. Yeah, okay, I'll go and get a watering can. Sorted it. I haven't actually spoken to you for a while. We ended up going to the Bell Plantation and it's been very, very cold today. And my nose is very cold as well, but we've realised that we definitely need to take him out and about more because of where we live. Even though with all of like you can hear Ali by the way, loading up our boot with everything that we bought. Yeah, where we live, like there's not a lot of cars that come down there and there's not a lot of people either. So as much as he gets to meet some people, he's very like overwhelmed by how many people there were in there, and that wasn't even that busy. You see your daddy going? You see your daddy going? So yeah, we definitely need to make a point. We're going to take him to Frost's again because Ali needs to get more stuff for the grass. So we're going to head there and Porter's going to come with us, and actually there's usually a lot more people there, so we're going to take him there. You got a little yawning? Little yawning? We picked up some new wisteria that we want to grow up from the basement courtyard area on that side of the house, so we'll have to do some sort of like trellis. Hello little man. You met lots of little doggies in there. Yeah, we got some wisteria, I got some more bits and bobs for my greenhouse, and now you want to go to... I'm going to Google it. To Frost's? Yeah, closing times. Yeah, good idea. What is the time? Good morning everyone. It was a little bit of an abrupt finish to yesterday. We basically just came home and had a huge sort out ready for the week ahead, because I feel like I say this every week, but we're on the home stretch. We are on the home stretch and lots of stuff is starting to come together this week. However, you might notice that I have this on my hand. This is a wrist support that I bought from Amazon, but I ended up having to have an emergency physio appointment yesterday because it's getting to the point with my arm that I'm actually not using it because it hurts so much. And I know that people will take this opportunity to find all of the times that I do use it, but it's just in certain situations I get a lot of pain in my wrist and my elbow and sometimes my shoulder. It's not all the time, but it is sometimes, and in those times I won't use my arm, and that's obviously a really big thing. And I was having physio, and then we went into lockdown and I stopped everything, but it's got to the point where I need to be having it, and I actually had to have my first ever acupuncture like physio appointment. I don't know if that's the same thing, but he did acupuncture basically like there, in my wrist and actually in my hand. And I have to say, it was so weird. I was like high as a kite. And then the moment that the needles were in, I was like, Paul, I feel really weirdly calm. And I don't know whether it was meant to do that or not. But yeah, it was good. And today my hand and my wrist and my elbow are feeling a lot better. So I'm on strict instructions that I'm supposed to wear this for 3 days straight. I don't have to wear it at night when I sleep because it's so uncomfortable. I actually end up taking it off in the night, but
if I'm doing anything, I have to be wearing this to support my wrist, basically. And it does really help. I've been terrible, I have been terrible. But it feels good. I'm able to like touch my face. The biggest thing that I notice is washing my face. I feel a real like uncomfortable pain in my elbow. And since yesterday's session, I feel so much better with that. So that is progress, okay? That is progress. I also wanted to start this video by saying thank you. On the last video, everybody was so lovely, and members of the team even said it really was just so wonderful reading through the comments. And I'll never know why some videos are just, they spark so much love and positivity, and why some videos don't. But yeah, it was just really lovely, like all of your compliments about the house, and I felt like we had a little bit of an Anne with an E community, and I fully take your feedback on board with regards to watching the original Anne of Green Gables. So I will try and watch that. We did try and watch Pride and Prejudice, I'm not gonna lie. It was the one with Colin Firth, and I don't know if that's the right one, but I really didn't enjoy it. So I hope that Anne of Green Gables is better. But so far, I'm just obsessed with Anne with an E, and I'm not gonna talk about it in this video because I actually didn't get to watch any last night because I was cleaning the kitchen. At the moment, we are pretty much like, it's just the last few things being painted in the kitchen, and then tonight I'm gonna move things back in ahead of them coming in with the new furniture and styling things up. I've started selling things. I've already sold my dining chairs. I need to check on the Instagram account because I'm trying to sell my table as well. I also need to go out to, oh, looks like someone wants the table. Well, that's a good way to start the day. So basically, we've got our front guest bedroom, which I showed you, which is full of stuff, and we're gonna need to clear that out and into the rooms that are completed now, so that the stuff from our bedroom and our bathroom can go into there. So it's all go, and it's kind of like a game of chess in the house at the moment. But I also have some news about the house, and I think that it was meant to be. So I'm actually really surprised that I'm not as down in the dumps as I thought I would be, but we didn't get the house. But I think that we were so caught off guard by the house that we didn't have all of our ducks in a line. And so we weren't sure exactly how we wanted to proceed with it, and we didn't get it. So now we know to go away, get our ducks in a line, so that if this happens again, we are ready, and we can just go straight in. So it was sad. I think Ali's actually more cut up about it than I am because of the closeness of the vicinity to a golf club. But yeah, I think this was a lesson and not the one that we were supposed to get. And there were things that could have been different with the property, and we know for next time. So that's really, really good. I have been doing some shopping as well. So aside from all of the greenhouse and garden shopping that I've been doing, I have actually been doing some shopping. I've done a H&M order, and I've also got some bits. I know I'm gonna keep showing you Karen Millen, but at the moment, Karen Millen is the one place that I'm checking more than anywhere else, because I feel like it's like my price point, and it's my style, and they just get so much new stuff all the time. I love it. So I've got some bits from there as well to show you, just because I'm in the mood to get ready for spring, because I think the house is coming together. I think over the next week or so, I'm gonna be able to start really thinking about like mentally, physically, all of those kinds of things, getting ready for spring, but also getting the house ready for spring, and also mentally preparing myself for, that was my tummy rumbling, pardon me, mentally preparing myself for after lockdown, because I think that this is gonna be really bizarre for a lot of us. And I spoke about it in my last video about how I just got so overwhelmed when we were speaking to people at COTTAGE and Hicks, because it made me realize how important just person-to-person conversation is, and not just with people that you're with all the time, but new people. And I honestly left that little rendezvous and I was just on cloud nine, because learning things from people and listening to people's stories and absorbing people's energy in that moment was really something that I didn't realize is probably one of the biggest things that we're all feeling is lacking, because we don't have that. The people that we're around all the time, obviously they give us good energy and they give us love and they give us conversation and they give us all those things, but it's that variation, and I think I need to mentally prepare myself for that. So I think in my next video I'm really focusing on the prep for everything from that. But in this one, I really did want to get into these orders, and they have been sat there for a while. And I know that I was shopping during lockdown, but the world is going to be my runway, okay? You are not ready for the outfits that I am about to bring the world. Like, and I hope you do the same. I hope that every day you get dressed up like you're going to your birthday party, because we haven't been anywhere really in a year, and we deserve to feel amazing every day. And I feel like I've made the best out of a bad situation. And most days, you know, I get up and I get dressed and I get my makeup on and I make myself feel as good as I possibly can. When we get out of lockdown, baby, this is on. I am gonna be like, I am literally gonna be thinking that I am a 5'6" or whatever, 5'7", 5'6" catwalk model, walking down the street like, so yeah, I have been loving doing some shopping at the moment, so I thought that I would show you what I bought and stop telling you that I'm going to show you it. So I've got a lovely clean dressing room this morning, so that's making me feel good as well, and I can hide up here away from everyone because it is a bit of a madhouse in the hallway at the moment. So yeah, let's get into the good stuff. Okay, before I show you the goods, I have to show you these fabrics that arrived. They are from Smith & Knorr, and I think it might be a collaboration between Carol and Knorr, because Carol is, I think she's one of the editors. Do I look tired? I feel like I look tired. She's one of the editors of Country and Townhouse magazine, which is just one of the most incredible magazines. So inspirational and so wonderful. And they have collaborated, I believe. I think it's a collaboration. I don't know. It's their first collection. So I'm trying to just make sense of it all. Have you ever seen more Lydia fabrics? Oh, I'm gonna try and do this with one hand. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go. I love these little details of these clips. It's so sweet. So, have you ever seen more Lydia fabrics than these? I'm going to do it so you can see. Look at the herringbone. Oh, I almost want to send these to Lauren. Oh my goodness, for the games room downstairs. These are stunning. Oh wow, look at that. We're actually putting something similar to this on the blinds in the kitchen. So, oh my goodness. Oh, I love that kind of ivory herringbone. That's so delicate. And this is just wonderful. Oh, I do love a bit of that one. So these are a little bit more herringbone. Oh, I would have so many of these in my home. Like these two together, imagine two cushions like that. A little darker green and then with the darker green threading throughout. Oh, that is such a gorgeous pair. I'd love two cushions like that. I will pop details to this in the description box down below because I think there's probably a lot of you that will like this, especially this one. Cushions in this will be so lovely. So thank you so much to Carol and Knorr for sending me that. I'm wanting to just cover my entire house with these, so it's beautiful. I love fabric swatches. They get me very excited. Okay. I've just been downstairs chatting with builders, so I'm like, run back up. But we have such a great group of guys working on the house at the moment. Like, it really is. They're so lovely. So I'm not going to talk too loud because I don't want them to get a big head. But no, it's been really nice, like, even though obviously stressful in the house and stuff. But tomorrow the hallway floor is going to be finished, grouted, everything, which is just going to be so good. And Paul, our decorator, is currently putting the second coat on the hallway, which is going to make a huge difference. So I'm really looking forward to being able to show you that at the end of the day. I think I mentioned it in my other video, but lots of people keep asking about Ken. You're making me feel bad. He phoned me the other day. Ken is still very much doing lots of decorating and lots of amazing stuff. It's just because Lauren has her own people that she uses, and I'm doing Lauren's process, and it is working really well for us. Like, we're just completely hands off with navigating the tradesmen. It's really sad that that's always the way that people have to think. Like, if somebody disappears from online, you have to understand that not everybody wants everything out there. And I know that there are people that are amazing, like, what are they called? Like, investigators online, and it's almost like a game to people to find out things that people don't want online. I just wish that there was a little bit more understanding that some people don't want everything aired online and don't want
to be harassed online, and they just might inadvertently find themselves in a situation where they're there, but it's not. I really liked the way that Meghan Markle described it, and obviously everyone has different opinions on her, and that's like absolutely fine. I don't want everyone that follows me to agree with what I'm saying, but this is taking a really weird turn. But what she said was that if you were working in an office and you had a picture of your child on your desk, and someone said, "Oh my gosh, is that your child? Can I see all of the pictures in your phone, seeing as you've shown me that one?" And they'd be like, "Well, no, because that's for me. Like, I just want you to see this one. This is what I'm happy and comfortable with you seeing. Yeah, but you've shown me that one, so now you have to show me everything else." And that's a really good analogy to it. And I'm sure someone will have a different perspective on things, but it's taken a funny turn. But that's kind of why it's like people don't always fall out. I know that people really want there to be drama and things like that, but people don't have to fall out. Sometimes it's just that the situation works better this way, or you know, people are happier that way, or people don't want to be in that situation. I know lots of people at the moment think that Carrie's left me. I think my Carrie's left me. Carrie hasn't left me. She is still very much the best manager in the world, and she's working very hard still, and she's got her own things going on in her life, but it's all good. It's all good in the hood. Anyway, I'm gonna grab these bags because I'm like on a motor mouth chatting thing. It's so weird. I sit in bed sometimes and I'm like, I must tell them this, I must tell them that. I've actually already opened this because I have to get a shirt out. Oh, and it's been popped back in. So I did a H&M order about a week ago, and just some sort of spring summery basics, and this shirt was a real key focus for me to buy because it's almost like a shirt dress, but it's super sheer and it's got this peachy undertone to it, and I thought this layered with my palazzo peach satin trousers would look so beautiful, like really oversized and just nonchalant kind of vibe, but two different textures. So you've got the really smart satin texture, but then this more natural linen feel. It's not linen, but it's Tencel Lyocell, which I don't know what that is, but I really liked the colour of it and I liked the feel. But I've also worn this. I did a reels the other day using a soundbite of Cher, and I'm actually layering this shirt underneath a blazer, and it looked really lovely because it's long enough to be a dress. So I'll pop these on and show you what they look like on. As you will see, everything is freshly steamed, just there, ready to try on. But this is one way that I would intend to wear this peach linen shirt. Just kind of oversized, cinched in with really big trousers, hair back in like a really messy low bun, nothing too fancy in any way, shape or form. Go really sort of luxe with the accessories, but just really a simple outfit. But there's another way as well that I was intending on wearing this. I feel like this is my most comfortable, like wide open collar shirt. This is a beautiful bra underneath shirt, so you do have to wear beautiful bras with it because vests just look a little bit frumpy. I think I just tried one on and I was like, no. So I've got a really beautiful nude intimissimi one, but I think the Dior bralette would look really nice under here as well. I don't have it, I've never been into it, but I actually think that potentially with this outfit it could look quite nice. But the other way, which I actually think is probably my favorite, and oh my goodness, I love this outfit so much, just a simple waist tuck basically with the shirt. So there is quite a lot of fabric in the trousers, but because the trousers are so big, it doesn't matter. These with sandals or even plimp soles would work really well. So this is like a comfortable look, and this is a kind of look that I am totally happy wearing flats with. I don't know why, I feel like I don't mind feeling short in an outfit that's to the floor. Does that make sense? It's really weird, but I feel like a little bit, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like it makes my legs look longer like this, but I'm so glad that I got my hands on these trousers and this shirt. I love the way that the texture contrasts. This is such a good find and so beautiful and comfortable. We always love an elasticated waistband. This one is a shirt dress. This is a linen, is it full linen? Yes, natural linen shirt dress. This will be something that I wear quite a lot in the garden, just something easy to throw on that covers my shoulders, that feels lovely, but is also quite relaxed, but chic at the same time. So I think it comes with a waist belt, or
It was supposed to come with a waist belt. Anyway, I have enough waist belts for the entire of the internet, so I'm sure I'll be fine with that. It's just kind of like an oversized shirt dress. It can be worn really nice and loose and baggy and just easy. It's got nice little side splits. It's more of a midi length. I thought that would be good, and it's kind of like this stone color as well. So yes, that was another piece. So these are all really kind of like natural feeling. This is the shirt dress that I think either came without a tie or just doesn't have a tie. I love this, but I would definitely wear it cinched in, otherwise I just look like I'm wearing a potato sack. But I really like the sleeves on this. I've kind of balloon sleeves and kind of bat wingy, so they give a really different silhouette. I've rolled the sleeves up a little bit just to give it more volume there, but I think this is so lovely, and the buttons don't go too low, and there's a nice split, and it's just relaxed and easy to wear. And again, goes really lovely with the colours that I'm accessorising with at the moment. Whether you've got whichever handbag in brown, it just looks so lovely. I wanted to stock up on some white linen shirts because I live in white linen shirts in the summer. I throw them over dresses and with skirts and things like that. So I stocked up on 2 of these linen shirts from H&M. It means that I don't have to be precious about them because they are more affordable, but they are great basics to have in your spring wardrobe. Slightly different feel, a more androgynous feel than a cardigan, so that's pretty much why I go for those. Again, the same kind of vibe with the white linen shirt. This can be worn so many different ways and will look amazing over dresses and linen dresses. And even if you wanted to wear like a strapless top with this in summer and get like a nice tan line, but then in the evening it might get colder, a beautiful linen shirt just draped over your shoulders with any outfit looks absolutely wonderful. So this is just another kind of staple and just a timeless trend, and that's what I'm all about, is timeless trends. Gosh, I actually bought more than I realised. Oh, I got some H&M home stuff as well. Oh, this dress I really loved the look of. It had these like butterfly sleeves, which is not a sleeve I've ever gone for, but it really reminds me of like Erdem vibe. This is a bit more of a like mini dress size, giving me Anne with an E feels, I think. Anyway, I really like this silhouette. It's really elegant, but the fabric is really nice and understated, so I thought that that would work well. I've gone for a slightly smaller tan handbag for this dress because I always think that mini dresses look better with smaller bags. I'm not sure on this. I'm not sure if the sleeves suit me that well. I've got quite broad shoulders and I'm not entirely certain whether it just makes me look more broad, but I really like the colour. Just need a little bit more tan and then I think it'll be very nice. But it's really nice and lightweight as well, so when it's warm, this can be something you can just throw on and feel very comfortable in, which I really like. I bought a couple of dresses from H&M in this kind of colour and I thought this was really lovely. This dress is so elegant. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad I bought this in both colours because I think the lilac will feel completely different to this one, and I actually think that this is something that I would like wear for meetings and things like that when we start having meetings again. I think it looks really lovely with a slightly larger bag because it's midi length. I love the colour. It's this beautiful kind of champagne colour, and I also love the lilac as well. This is more colourful, but I love wearing elegant dresses at this time of year, especially in spring, and lilac is a colour that I go back to time and time again. This is a big balloon sleeve dress, midi dress, tie waist, round neck, super easy to wear, beautiful with sandals and just easily thrown on to feel lovely. And honestly, I'm just going to be pottering around my home all the time over the next few months when the house is finished in terms of phase 1. So lots of pictures are coming in pretty dresses. And this is the lilac one. Oh my goodness, the sun has come out. It's because I'm dressing like spring. I think I've influenced it into action today, but you can see how it goes really lovely with the tan accessories. I'm actually not going to change my accessories for any of these pieces because they all go so well. But this colour is obviously a little bit more fun. I'd say a little bit more dressy than the champagne colour, but it is absolutely gorgeous as well. I think it's such a good colour for spring. So this is from H&M Home. I actually couldn't resist this tablecloth. I'm not going to be wanting to cover my actual dining table, but depending on what table I get in my greenhouse, I'm probably going to be doing lots of different tablescapes and things like that. And this was, I mean, I would love this in a dress, to be honest.
It is the most beautiful, beautiful fabric. Really delicate and ornate. Do you know what? It would look lovely on a bed, and you could so easily drape this over the end of a bed. Look at how beautiful that fabric is. It's really lovely and botanical. There's like robins on it and butterflies. It's just kind of English country garden vibes for a tablecloth. I just thought that was lovely, really lovely. But that could so easily be used as a linen throw for a bed. And then finally from H&M, gosh, I didn't actually realise how much stuff I ordered. I wanted something like this, like a real timeless pinstripe shirt. Again, for throwing on, this will look lovely with chinos, and it's just, it kind of looks like your like husband's shirt, but nice and oversized, so you can cinch it in. This will look really lovely with my tan handbag. I love pinstripes with tan, especially in summer. And now that I've got my sandals, you could put maybe some linen shorts with it, and it would just look really, really kind of elegant. So these are last year's linen trousers from John Lewis, but I'm loving how far these brown accessories are going this season. Wow, I'm so happy with how much of my wardrobe they are going with. I've popped on the striped shirt. You could roll the sleeves up for a more relaxed look as well. I've undone the buttons quite far because I just feel like that looks really nice. And then obviously a little waist belt, but you can tuck it in, and I just think this looks really chic, and it's just something that I can imagine one day when I'm walking along the strip or the main front, the seafront, yeah, that's it. When I'm walking along the seafront of a coastal location, I'll be wearing this and feeling very, very snazzy. So really love how these items are working their way into my wardrobe, and I really, really like this shirt. So that is what I got from H&M. And then from Karen Millen, honestly, I just get so excited about Karen Millen. This dress, if you liked my Isabel Marant dress from my last Farfetch haul, you are gonna love this. Oh my goodness, the shape and the detailing of this dress is so gorgeous. I've got this in the sort of burnt orange colour as well, but this with sandals in summer is just going to be beautiful. And again, you can cinch it in at the waist if you want to. That's totally up to you. I'm a cincher, so totally happy doing that. But yes, so, so beautiful. And with all of the garden parties that we are going to be attending this year, because we're going to have the best summer ever, I can feel it. I hope that my posy vibes are coming along, coming through the screen. This is the Karen Millen dress of dreams. It fits so well, and look at these sleeves. This is so beautiful. It's even better on. I thought it was going to be slightly oversized. I actually don't think you need to cinch it in at the waist at all unless you prefer to, because I think that it skims really nicely. The neckline is perfect. I always love a slightly higher neck on these more dramatic dresses, and this is no different. Look at that detailing, those cuffs, the collar. Oh, I can't cope with this. It's so beautiful. Carrie's boyfriend has been sending me pictures of, not pictures, but Rightmove listings all day, and he's just sent me the most incredible house for sale in Dorset. Totally not something I could ever afford, but we are just perving over properties at the moment. Got a kitchen like from Downton. Oh, the dream. Okay, so there's that dress, and then these blouses I loved. Absolutely loved these delicate, really easy to wear, but with the beautiful detailing to the neck. This with some wide leg trousers would look so beautiful. And I also got this in the lilac. The lilac flowers are, as we speak, coming out on the garden wall, and I am really excited about that. That's the first colour of the season, and so I thought that that would look lovely as well. And then we have one more bag. Oh, I think this is the first peek at like Karen Millen's new packaging. They've got beautiful boxes instead of their carry bags. But this is the really beautiful, vibrant red, slightly sort of burnt orange. It's got hints of burnt orange in it, but this is just, look how wonderful that is. Such a gorgeous colour. Oh, this with like white sandals. I want to go on holiday, guys. I want to go on holiday. I was just talking to the builders because one of them wants to go to the Maldives in Bora Bora, and I was like, oh, remember those days when we
used to get to go abroad. I'm so looking forward to them.
And this is the red version. Oh my goodness. I just can't cope with this. This is what I mean about everything that they do just gets better and better. And it's such a lovely length. Like this could be worn to a wedding because weddings are going to be happening again properly soon, hopefully, fingers crossed, oh my gosh. But just such a beautiful dress and such beautiful detailing. And even this with a super dark tan, oh my gosh. This on like bronzed skin is going to look so lovely. I can't wait to have a proper tan. Oh.
Anyway, those are the items that I've been shopping for. Definitely some of the trends for the season as well that I'm excited about. And these are trends that kind of tend to come back, like last year. Linen shirts, huge, really delicate cutwork detailing, very kind of Zimmermann vibes, loads of that. But me personally, I love an elegant dress or an androgynous shirt as my two kind of favourite trends for this season coming. So yes. Lots of exciting stuff. I love shopping.
We have a little bit of hallway progress for you today. We have 2 coats on the walls, but drop cloth is needing 3 coats, which is a lot, but it's worth it. I think it's looking so warm and cozy and inviting in here. At the moment, these 2 tiles are out of bounds because they needed to put extra adhesive on that, but he saved these 2 particular tiles for me because they are the most beaten up, and I just love the beaten up tiles. So we've got a really lovely cracked one there as well, and this one's got the biggest one in it. I love it. We've also managed to go all the way down here, so we're under the stairs now in the manifold cupboard, and we've made our way down the hallway. So this is going to be finished off tomorrow, I believe, and then the grouting is actually going to happen on Thursday. But for the most part, you're really getting an idea of how this area is going to look, which I absolutely love. It just looks like such a welcoming entrance, and it's such a great colour. In fact, the tiler, he just stood there and he was like, do you know what? I honestly think this is my most favourite colour ever. I want to paint my house this colour. I love it. And these are like not the guys that you would ever think would love this colour, but they do. And so it's really, really nice. And then we've taken delivery of our rug for in the kitchen. So this is to sit underneath the dining table. I've not unpacked it yet because I don't really want to put it down, even though today we have had an amazing day, Mr. Porty Poo, haven't we? The most amazing day. He's not done a single tinkle or number 2 on the floor today. He's really getting good. He's just so much happier in here. I don't want to put it down just yet because I don't want to tempt fate, but at the same time, he's doing really, really well. So I'm obviously there's going to be a few accidents, of course, like he's sniffing around. Are you sniffing? Do you need to go out? Good boy. Run into the door. Good boy. Off you go. Oh, well done. All his balls out there. Little scratch in the sunshine, and off he plays.
We are also waiting for our delivery of dining chairs. We've only got 4 coming today. I don't know when the other 4 are coming, but we've got accent chairs going at the head of the table, either side, and we then have 6 other styles either side of the table, but the table's not coming till Thursday, but you'll get to see, hopefully, if they arrive today. Also, something that I asked Paul, the decorator, to do is to paint in our iPad, and I think it looks so much better. This was white before. Obviously, it is a black box on the wall, but it looks a lot more sympathetic now that that is painted in, and it is all starting to look very, very nice in here. Ignore the electric heater. We're still waiting to turn on our flooring. I am actually going to be moving us back in properly now because I need to get access to a lot of things in the guest bedroom, so I'm going to make my way into the spare guest bedroom to get loads of stuff out so that I can get in here as organised as possible, really, before they come and style the room and put all of the new knickknacks and things in. But it's coming together. I just can't believe how out here looks. It really does just look so lovely. We've also finally got our Jim Lawrence lantern up in the apex of our porch, which looks lovely. I don't know, for me, I thought that it looked much nicer right up there, but apparently Ali is saying that it should have been lower, but
it's almost in line with the door. You don't want it at the top of the door. I think it looks good. Very, very happy with how that looks. And the brass on here ties in so nicely with the brass in the kitchen. So it really kind of threads through. And you see a little puppy dog running towards you. Threads through. Got this lovely drop cloth on the walls in here. Oh, you get to see it with the staircase there. So we're still waiting to decide whether we're going to French polish the handrails. So the staircases is still a bit of a work in progress. We haven't decided exactly how this is going to look at the end of everything because we wanted to see how the black looked with the drop cloth. But I do think that the handrails would look very, very lovely French polished. Lumi's in the toilet. What are you doing? We have finished up for the day and Porter is dressed for his evening walk in the hallway. I think he was very much ready because he started going nuts in the kitchen. Looking very smart, although we definitely need him in a bigger jacket sometime soon because he's grown so big. Porter! Porty, come! Come on! I can see you! Come on! Come on, little man. Come through the undergrowth. Oh, oh. Good boy. Good boy. Well done. Well, we have had quite the revelation. Not only did Porter walk from out... No, off the poo. Put the poo down. Okay, put Porter, put the poo down. No. He literally, the moment that his dad calls him, he's like, yes, Daddy! But he walked from our house, no, not the poo. He walked from our house to the point where he usually would walk from because he usually makes me carry him from our house to the top of the road. And he actually walked, which was amazing. And then he took a poo outside as well, which is something he doesn't like to do on walks. So lots of treats for this one. He's doing great. And he's on his big boy lead. Daddy, pick him up and lift him over. Over the streamy. Come on. We are back from the walk. Look at our wobbly lights. Look like you're drunk. We're going into the temporary room of doom to get out the dining chairs because they are going tomorrow. Oh. Can barely open it, and hopefully it will free up a fair amount of space in here so that I can get in and start getting the kitchen stuff, because actually stupid Lydia put all of the kitchen stuff in the toilet and then packed everything out from there. Not the brightest move. Well, we've managed to get Porter's new bed all set up. This is the one from Lords and Labradors that they made. This is like their something tweed one. And it actually looks really lovely in here. And it's nice and clean, not like his girlfriend. This is actually his original girlfriend. I bought him a new one and he's already eaten through into her stomach. So, but I've noticed that he's not been having any like humping. And so I thought I'd give him his disgusting one back so that he could at least enjoy himself for this evening. We have actually been really busy, but it doesn't look like it in this house at the moment. We have been organising and having a bit of a clear out, delegating things into the loft, delegating things into different areas of the house. I feel like that's all that life is
like you just overtook me.
I did.
Like in a slow lane. It's actually not the slow lane, it's actually the driving lane.
Yeah, I feel like that is like married life. You just move random bits of your house and furniture around until you die. Into different rooms basically, but this is how the guest bedroom is looking at the moment. So the table sold today, that's going to go on Thursday, all ready to go. These bits and bobs can go back in as of Saturday when it's grouted, and then I've just mainly left cushions and accessories and coffee table books and blankets. These are all here for when we get to the styling stage. Then we've got artwork in here and just the bits of my kitchen that were on display in the cubby holes. Obviously I'm not going to put that stuff back in, so I'm leaving that there. So it's quite organised. Basically means that when Lauren comes in on Monday, we're able to just come in here and pick any bits, and anything left over I'll probably sell basically. So our guest bedroom, this one anyway, is obviously not ready, but hopefully will be soon. And then this is where we are going to be moving into come the weekend. So this is the guest bedroom. Luckily, we've put a Super King in here. Apparently this mattress is the best mattress in the world as well. But
oh, this is so good.
yeah, it's one of those.
It's a Ricky Bianchi.
Yeah. Yes. So this is where we're going to be moving into. Got lots of space. Still got a bathroom, but it is a smaller bathroom than our one. But yeah, they start moving everything out, and that's the next phase. So even though our house is still a building site, it is starting to come together. I feel like I say that every single time. You guys are going to be like, Lydia's famous last words are, I feel like it's starting to come together. I'm going to have it put on a t-shirt or something. Oh dear, my hair's gone all fluffy from the walk, but now I'm going to get myself into bed, get some makeup off of my face. And yes, this is the kitchen as it stands at the moment. There's just, I mean, I feel like we've been organising, but not really doing a great job. But it just looks so lovely at the evening. What are you moaning for? You want a cuddle? You want a cuddle? It's time for your bed, yes. Tired. Tired little sausage. Oh, I tell you what, there is no better feeling than getting into fresh sheets at the end of a very, very long day. I've done all of my skincare, and I've popped on some magnesium body butter, and I've also popped on some really like nourishing foot cream because my feet from all of the dust are like so dry. I know that's really gross, but even my feet are getting a bit of a pampering, although when I have my first pedicure it's going to be a real moment, I have to be honest. But my hair looks very, very bizarre, but I think I'm going to leave the vlog here now because we have chatted away so much today. It is unbelievable. So I'm going to pick up my camera tomorrow and continue vlogging everything. So I will see you in my next video, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your week and weekend. Bye.